What's cracking, everyone? I am Resume J, and I am here with you today to talk about Pokemon Sword and Shield and give you my honest opinion about the game. But before we get into that, you see that bell below and that red box that says subscribe? Please hit it for me. Help a guy out. And if you're feeling extra generous today, hit that like button as well. Alright, well, what are we waiting for? Well, let's get to it. Pokemon Sword and Shield is the first mainline Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch. Some might say, wait, what about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee? The feel for those games was Nintendo was just trying to show off new graphics that Pokemon games would have on the Nintendo Switch. Basically, they piggyback off of the idea of Pokemon Go and made two games that were fillers for the time they needed to release the mainline Pokemon game. The graphics were polished, and it introduced a lot of what a main Pokemon game would have once the Nintendo Switch released it. Well, Pokemon Sword and Shield have run into a lot of criticism. The game did not have a full Pokédex when it was first released. It still is incomplete, but at least the DLCs are coming out now and have added more Pokemon and more content in general. The graphics have been another thing that has seen a lot of backlash from the Pokemon community. Because how does Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee look so polished, and then you release something that is less polished is astounding to me. From the memes of the berry trees in the wild to the glasses that sit on a character's face without the frame going all the way around the ears like normal glasses would be, to the silly beanie that sits on top of your character's head for the beginning of the game. I will say this, Pokemon series did drop the ball on the graphics. After having very polished games from Pokemon Let's Go series to getting quality like this really frustrated a lot of people. And it even frustrated me a little bit. When you have a game like Breath of the Wild in the Zelda series, you know that a game like Pokemon is able to put forth the same ability in the graphics. Why did Pokemon drop the ball in the graphics for Sword and Shield? Maybe they did not feel inspired to go the extra yard or a mile, or maybe they know that we as Pokemon fans will buy whatever they put out. This was proven by the overall sales when Pokemon Sword and Shield was released. It was high selling. Everyone wanted it, everyone was excited for it. And even with the poor reviews, people were still buying it. But I'm not saying go and boycott or not buy Pokemon games until they fix this issue. But it does seem that they are not motivated to improve the game drastically. This unfortunately then leads to disappointing graphics and hiccups that otherwise would have been fixed. These graphic flaws have brought a lot of laughs and joy to the Pokemon community by all the memes, by all the videos, by all the I can't believe this happened moments. But I just don't think that was what the intention of Pokemon was. But let's get away from the negatives and dive into the positives for this game. For someone that has never been a diehard Pokemon fan and has never fully beaten a Pokemon game, I know, let the judgment commence. I absolutely love this game. It is a must-buy game, 100%. The storyline in the main game, minus the DLC, can be a bit stale, but it is easy to follow and the game is not terribly hard to beat, which really encourages new players or people that haven't really gotten into Pokemon to really grab hold of the Pokemon genre and run with it. The ability to explore the towns and areas in between to where certain Pokemon only spawn in certain areas in the Galar region. This really brings a realism to the game. Unfortunately, the graphics couldn't go hand in hand with that. Movement in between sites in the story are easy, and it's not easy to get lost. There's a lot of games out there that you can get lost very quickly and very easily. And I appreciate that about this game. Well, that is until you get to the wild. While in the wild, you might never find your way out. But in all honesty, the wild area is absolutely fantastic. So many Pokemon, a hidden nursery, change of the weather and time of day on a regular basis, which affects the percent and ability to catch certain Pokemon, to the interactive NPC and the actual real life people. Pokemon got real life people? I know, right? Pokemon finally has an interactive online play ability, which is such a cool feature and really brings Pokemon up to date with the online gaming world. Not only can you trade Pokemon, but you can have Pokemon battles as well with friends and random users, which is a huge bonus. But unfortunately, other than that, the online feature has fallen right on its face. I only say this because of the unfortunate lag that one gets and the lack of actual interaction with other people in the wild area. When you try to talk to someone else in the wild area, the people give you a generic answer which you know is coming from the game itself. However, it isn't nice because at least those people give you a free gift, which can definitely be beneficial later on when you either you need to make more money and you want to sell it, or it can help you in a battle against another trainer. This would be such a cool feature if you could actually interact with another player while in the wild. This would be a big game changer in how the game is played. It also would grow the Pokemon community because you could actually make friends while playing Pokemon, which would be absolutely great. But it hasn't happened yet. Hopefully at some point, Pokemon will address this feature and make Pokemon more inclusive and have more options in interactive play with others. Maybe proximity chat, but that's opening a whole new can of worms. So we'll talk about that another time. From the surprising battle with the chairman, to the gym leaders, to the epic battles with the legendary Pokemon, these moments in this game really make it stand out to all the other Pokemon games. One thing to note is this game also has game-specific Pokemon, which means that Sword has select few Pokemon that you can only get while playing Sword, and you can only get a select few Pokemon on Shield while playing Shield. The way to get around this is trading with others, which is a benefit of this game with the online mode. So, If you have a friend, you're golden. One friend go buy shield, one friend go buy sword, and you're golden. And then trade those Pokemon to each other. If you don't have a friend, go make a friend. This game is perfect for making friends, so go do that. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend $120 to spend on one game, especially since the DLC is out with $30. And the DLC is fantastic, but I'll talk about that in another video. So with all that said, is Pokemon Sword and Shield worth it? Is it worth the money that you have to put into the game? And my answer is absolutely, it is 100% worth it. I know it has its downfalls and it has its problems, but this game will make you fall in love either for the first time with Pokemon or all over again. With the promise of more DLCs, with more Pokemon and more content coming at a cheaper price, this could lead to Sword and Shield being the best Pokemon game to ever release. Hopefully Pokemon will address some of the downfalls and really change this game into a game that everyone knows it can become. Well guys, it's been fun. Thank you so much for stopping by. Post a comment below, let me know what you think. I really appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your day.